Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I just like to say I am an experienced and professional holistic and spiritual counselor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling, mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person, as well as astrology birth charts. Just check out the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive deep, guys, and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. And also let's see what messages the cards have for you about your person. So let's go, let's do this. Alright, let's go. Okay, so you were coming in with the Sun card, and you were coming in with the Hermit. Alright guys, so the Sun card, you're talking about Leo. Alright, the Sun rules Leo. And you were also coming in with Virgo. Here, coming in with the Hermit, and that's ruled by Mercury. Alright, now let me just check that for you, Capricorn. So Virgo is in your 9th house, yeah. And so your 9th house is about a higher level of learning here, guys. Alright, it's about thinking outside of the box. It can also be talking about challenging tradition and religion. You challenge the status quo here when you're coming in with your 9th house. And Leo is in your 8th house here, and your 8th house is about transformations. Alright guys. So let me just get that one for you. You have Mars in your 9th house. And it will be going into retrograde soon. However, let me just keep going here. There's a big emphasis here on your physical well-being here, guys. A big emphasis here in your reading. It's, I suppose what it can talk about there is it can come in as for both you and your person making healthier choices here. This could be your nutrition. This could also come in as exercise here in your reading. But it also, what it would also do was it would help with your mental health and well-being here, guys, coming in with these two cards here. It's a want to start over. It's a want to have a second go at things is what it talks about here. I want to say rebirth here. It also talks about here for both you and your person, finding yourself again. Wanting to find yourself again, wanting to find yourself. Well, wanting to get back to you here. Just wanting to focus on yourself. This is both you and your person. Wanting to figure things out because the South Node is actually in Virgo at this point in time here, guys, and the South Node also talks about what needs to be let go of here, what needs to end out in a sense. No longer following an outdated belief system is what I'm getting with the Hermit card. Not wanting to here, knowing that it needs to change, knowing that it doesn't work here in your reading. Of course, this is both you and your person here, Capricorn. Alright, let me keep going here. See, this comes in as I just want to figure things out for myself, but I want to figure out me, and I want to figure out where I fit in the world. It's coming in that way for both you and your person. There is an element here, guys, of choosing oneself. I choose me now. Alright, let me keep going here. Alright, so that was the now. Okay, the Sun card and the Hermit card. Now we're coming into the challenges and obstacles. Alright, guys, so you're coming in with the Two of Pentacles. You have the third eye chakra, and you are coming in with the Six of Wands here in your reading. And so what it's talking about here in your reading, this is talking about exactly what I'm saying here, but this is coming in as goals. Goals that small goals that both you and your person are wanting to pursue in order to get to where you want to be. Yeah. One minute here, guys. Of course, you are coming in with a plan here. Yeah, it's back to the drawing board in a sense when you're coming in with the Sun card and the Hermit card. Here, it's preparation. Like when I mean going back to the drawing board here, starting from scratch in a sense. This is both you and your person here. And what it talks about here with the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles is coming in here. So what action do I need to take? See, this now, okay, it's coming in as dreams here, guys. It's coming in as hope here, faith and belief. This is what I want to do. And when you're coming in with obstacles and challenges, what it's talking about there in your reading is, so which foot first, the left or the right, in a sense here, guys? What am I going to do first? There are choices. See, when you're coming in with a plan here, or goals that you're going to pursue here, this is both you and your person, to achieve the bigger goal, yeah, the outcome, all right, guys, triumph in a sense. The Two of Pentacles is coming in as, so which small goal am I going to tackle first? Shall I start with this one? Shall I start with that one? Here. See, that's coming in as the challenge here. Because it's a challenge, I would say here, for both you and your person. Here in your reading, the challenge here is, well, I really want it to work, and I don't want to muck up this plan that I have, but I want to know, how do I execute this plan? What's the most effective way I can go about, yeah, making this plan real without it's coming in without making any kind of mistakes? Because, and what I get here in your reading is, you don't want to make mistakes. It's either that, or I don't have time to make mistakes. Now, this is both you and your person, but what you've got to understand here is that mistakes are lessons, and you learn from your lessons here. Yeah. So that you can get it, or you can make better choices, in a sense. But sometimes you have to go through it in order to know if it's the right thing or not. And I get here that obstacle and challenge is that hesitancy. That's what I'm getting from both you and your person. You know, when you're coming in with the third eye chakra and you have the Six of Wands here in your reading, you know what it's going to look like. That's what it's saying. Here, it's coming in as, well, I know the end point, but what do I need to do in order, what are my small steps in between or before I get to that end point here? I do see it as a dream coming in with the third eye chakra. See, and it's possible. It's possible. It can happen. Yeah. Can definitely happen here, guys, is what it's talking about. But I suppose for both you and your person, what it's also coming in as, is it possible here? Let me just pull some more cards. Oh, thank you. Alright, so you were coming in with the Nine of Wands. You have the throat chakra, and you were coming in with the Four of Wands over here. So this is the potential outcome here in your reading. You have to stick at it for both you and your person. It's that, I was going to say fear of commitment, but what it also talks about here, guys, it's once you invest here, you need to follow it through, both you and your person. And of course, that could be where the fear of commitment is coming in. Here, let me just keep going with this one. 13. Yeah. I get here in your reading is that, see, for both you and your person, you're not in any kind of illusion here that, or deluding yourself that it's a bed of roses. Yeah. So you're kind of taken those rose tinted glasses off, and you know here that it's quite serious and it's going to take a lot of effort here to get to where you want to be, to get to the serious point in your guys' relationship dynamic here. See, it also comes in as here, guys, for both you and your person, it's serious. You do want it to be serious with your person here. But what it also talks about here, guys, is that you both go around about it in a roundabout way here. So it's not about going straight in, coming straight into the point here, guys, and speaking what you want to say here. What it talks about here in your reading is it's that plan here. It's the small goals that both you and your person are wanting to pursue here. And the end point here in your reading is actually the relationship, the commitment here. Yeah, of course, this could be work. This could be a career for both you and your person. Okay, guys, as well as a loving relationship. But to say it, it comes in as waiting here for the right moment. You're coming in with timing here. See, this roundabout way in which both you and your person are going about things here, it's all about having that courage here in your reading to say how deep and meaningful your feelings are towards your person, and this is vice versa. See, also with the third eye chakra and the Six of Wands victory here, Capricorn, there's a fear of that as well. Is it just a dream? Is it just a dream? Is it possible? And when you get with your person, I suppose, or see your person, that possibility, you know, you step closer and closer to that dream here. That dream is going to actually be in your reality. Because it can talk about here, guys, is that you're already there with this person. See, it's coming in as, shall I take small steps or shall I just take one big step and just bite the bullet here and see how this person truly feels about me? Is the timing right? Is the timing right to ask the question? Here, this is both you and your person. See, a lot of what you're going through is actually coming in with your internal compass here. Yeah. It's not so much trusting your eyeballs. What you're coming in with the Sun card and the Hermit card here, guys, is trusting yourself here. Well done. All right, let's keep going here, Capricorn, and let's pull an advice card for you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. One minute, guys. Alright, so you're coming in with Aquarius and Sagittarius when you come on with the Wheel of Fortune here, guys. So Aquarius is in your second house of material possessions. Your second house is ruled by Venus here. Sagittarius is in your 12th house, which is ruled by Neptune here, guys. The 12th house. I think you're already there. You know, you've actually, what I'm picking up here is you want changes. This is both you and your person. You are wanting these changes, but these changes aren't about your person here. These changes are actually about yourself. That's how you're going to turn the Wheel of Fortune. In terms of timing here, yeah, divine timing. There is no time. Time is infinite when you come in with divine timing. But you have to, like I said, you have to turn the wheel in your favour. You can't sit there and wait for the wheel to turn for you here. Okay, there are steps that you need to take in order to turn that wheel, and one of the first steps here is choosing you, and I was talking about that in the beginning. Alright guys, everything that I spoke about here. Now if you are wanting, now this is coming in as both you and your person here. Yeah. Now, yes, like I said, if you are wanting support and guidance here, guys, book an image reading with me. If you want to know the difference between the two, the image reading and tarot reading, details are in the description box below this video. Now, I'm not just a tarot reader, I am also a spiritual and holistic counsellor, and so you could also book counselling with me as well. But image reading first, and then we move into counselling. Alright guys, now I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your reading, Capricorn, and I will catch you later.